That one's gone. Let's see if we have another one, which means at the time you'd be looking at it, you would think what you see is a double top. And if the midpoint of that double top breaks, it would be a short. So I want to know what price you'd put your sell stop and at what time would you find the midpoint? What time would you find a midpoint of an M? This is all New York time. Take your time. See what we have. Sadly, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So let's see. Do we have anything from Denise? Randy? We're waiting on Denise, Randy, Antonio, Kurt Lope. Okay, we're looking to put we already did one here, the sell stop to go short based on an M type of formation. And I'm going to find the next one. There's one. Because you had a little high there, you had a high there, so somebody would put a sell stop somewhere in there. And if that was taken out, that would be short. Is there another one, the next one after that? $16.30, which would have put us into a short this morning or overnight. If you only saw this, even though it wasn't filled, how about the next one where a support point was here? Does everybody see a support point? You're basically looking for support points that break down. So, did anyone put this point? Below here was, that's not it. That's a Superdome. We don't want a Superdome. We want a data box. Superdomes don't help us. The data box at this time at 1240 had a low of 31,279. So could I put a 278 sell stop at that time? That's what I would do. And see, we're going to go on and on like this. 278 would be a nice sell stop, right? 279 is the low, so you put your sell stop 1 tick below there, right? Once you see this there, did anyone put that in? Okay, 50, we did this one. Ramon says 292 at 11 before the one we did at 11:30. So we're looking after 11:30. So there's one right there. Let's try one more, and then we'll let go. And try them tonight until somebody gets it. Denise lost your place on the. Got us. retracement supports that go up. The concept is if people are buying where traders would be losing money by going long, traders be losing money. The next one, we had one there. Where's the next one? Give me the time and the price. Sell stop 280. Greg puts sell stop 280. Let's put sell stop 280 in. See what it looks like. $281. You got to give Eastern time, not my. All right. Do you see what Greg is saying? He's looking. All I'm saying is you get a pullback. There's support. It's going up. It breaks down. There is your next. We're talking about if the market were going to start thinking. Once you see a high, you got to look for the data reference high before that. So you'd want to see a high there, sell stop. Looking at the market as it moves through the day. All right. So Denise says 340, which means 40 would be this time right here. 340 is, we'll find 340 right over 15 is right here. And 6. So what Denise is pointing to is right here. No, it doesn't matter. No, no. But now this is even more exciting. Why is this one now, like based on all, it's 1600, but don't worry about that, Denise. That would mean if Denise is correct, this thing would really have. Yeah, don't be afraid. It's really going to be hit, right, Denise? Because the price is going up. It's sharply higher. Well, if it's sharply higher, Denise is not doing is, what is Denise not doing by putting a sell stop? If you did, forget about 4 o'clock, and we know that you wouldn't do it. But what would be wrong about putting a sell stop at 356 right there when obviously the market's going up? Isn't the market obviously going higher? So that means it shouldn't go down. Who trades obvious trades? Newbies love obvious trades, right? So all that's doing is saying, yeah, it is obviously it's going higher. So if it goes lower, no one can find that one. They'd all be losing a ton of money. That is the concept behind an M. Now, granted, most likely it wouldn't hit there. But what if it did? Well, now you got a double bottom going into where? Yesterday. And guess what? It did do that at 8 p.m. yesterday. Now you got a bigger one here. Now, does everybody see this one? That's a huge one. The bigger they are, the better they are. And then the market kept going higher. And remember, this is Denise's sell stop, right? It means buyers came in there and pushed it up. Well, let's see. And it kept going up. I wonder what would have happened if you put a sell stop at 359 there today. Look at that thing. It just keeps going higher and higher, right? Isn't it funny? It came right back down to that support at 10 o'clock this morning. What does that tell you guys? Isn't that the way you should be analyzing a market? By going back that far, looking at the different price patterns, where buyers, where sellers came in. So now you know, Denise, actually, that's probably a good place to keep your sell stop for today, right? If you're going to go short, that's right. We don't know. That's why you have to keep searching. And trading is just an analysis. By the way, our support today was 325. So, what's the story right now? Market going up or down? Is the trend up or is the trend down right now? Getting close to becoming down, isn't it? 15 still up. 60 turned down. So now if it breaks the low, it'll pull the 15 back down to 60. You'll confirm it down. Then it's just a matter of the pivot. Confirm these things and why, when it's not confirmed, you have a narrow range today, right? Isn't today a narrow range day? And yet you guys are green. You guys are profitable today. The reason why you're profitable is because you're not taking major positions when the market doesn't want to make a major move. There is nothing you can do to push the market before it's ready to be pushed. By having a number of rules to where you would define an uptrend or a downtrend, it saves you aggravation and money. Isn't it better, even if someone did not trade today? Yeah, being level-headed. What if, is there anyone, by the way, in the room right now who hasn't traded at all? I'm not going to yell at you. I might say, good job. What is it better to have 10 trades today or none? All right, Antonio, did you make money on it? More on the none side is better. Yeah, if you had no trades, I'd say, Antonio, you're doing a good job because really there hasn't been a great trade or a confirmed move in one direction. It's still choppy. Yeah, and later on we're going to learn that. Right now, though, if you're practicing tape reading and you say, look, I am specifically practicing tape reading, not support and resistance levels, just tape reading, then it's okay to have 25 trades. But then I don't want to see you send me, I'm having a hard time. I took 25 trades and I can't make money. That's what I get. A lot of emails like that. Like, no, wait a minute. Well, what is your purpose? Exactly. So why would you want to have 25 trades? Exactly. So you took one. You're trying to figure out why you did that. That's great. It's better to start with, like, now today we just learned an M trade. So if you have a confirmed sell signal, wait for the next M and then do it. All right, guys, I'm done. If no one has any questions. That is the goal, to find the real question. The answer is profits. What is the question? I will have to go back to the mountain and sit in the lotus position and find the answer. Yeah. What do following the rules lead to? Profits. And Tim, I don't know if they've told you this, but when I started, before I learned everything, I lost money, not a lot, for 49 months in a row. I would give back. Now, remember, I was correct in terms of percentages. I was a short-term scalp trader, and I would say I was right about 70% of the time, but I'd lost money before overall with commissions and everything for 49 months in a row. Just being honest with you. But by putting these rules together, yeah, the lotus position in front of the TV, you're right. Yeah, they're finding some weird stuff behind there. There's like plywood, but it's not attached to a stud. And it could be bent. So they're going to temporarily do this, and then I'm going to get a carpenter in there to put some real like beams. Well, yeah. It's probably, if you give yourself 3 months before trading cash, Tim, I'll get you there. Yeah, you know what? Here's the weird thing. I've had a surround sound, theater sound for 10 years, and I didn't know about it. I saw these speakers, and I'm like, what's those for? For 10 years. And the guy goes, oh, yeah, you got this like 9 thing set up, 1 month with no losing trades is a great goal. There will be losing trades, but our winners will be more than double the losses. All right, guys, we'll see you back by 2 o'clock. Thank you.